Stock's up about 5% right now. You beat on the top and bottom line after raising guidance twice in the course of 5 weeks. A lot of focus, though, on the current quarter and what all of this potential impact from coronavirus could mean. We've certainly heard from a number of companies just in recent days. I know you addressed it on the call. How are you assessing that situation? And what happens if workers can't get back to factories as quickly as anticipated and this goes on for longer than expected?
Well, there are two sides of coronavirus. One is the impact on supply chain, and the other one is the impact on our customers. Our supply chain from China is fairly small. Most of our products from fabs as well as back-end assembly test is really built outside of China. So we're not really expecting a major issue from the supply chain from China. The second one is the impact on our customers. So you can take an example of one customer, for example, Huawei, who got a permission from the Chinese government to end their holiday earlier, and they came back to work on February 3rd. And immediately we got large orders, and they're expediting product to get that within the quarter. And we're expecting that other Chinese customers, as they come back to work, they would do similar. So we think it's going to be all right unless the virus really explodes beyond belief.
Yeah, Steve, the last time you and I spoke in December, you were calling a bottom in terms of inventories and what that meant for Microchip as we heading into 2020. Is there any kind of risk that coronavirus or even the effect that coronavirus has on the Chinese economy, given the Phase 1 trade deal, could change your take on that?
Well, you know, any effect coronavirus may have is going to be very transitory. We remember SARS from years ago. We don't think it's going to change the fundamentals of the electronics industry and how well positioned Microchip is with a very large design-in funnel, very low distribution inventory, exposure to 6 of the largest mega trends of our industry. You know, if you take coronavirus issue out, this would be the best setup that I have seen how well positioned Microchip is in about 2 decades. Yes, coronavirus really shows some risk, but I think it's going to be very transitory.
Steve, it's interesting, though, to wonder how this might affect business, yes, in China, but even outside of China, at least over the next few weeks and months. There have been a couple of companies backing out, for example, of Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. I wonder if beyond the travel restrictions that you put in your own workforce a couple of weeks ago, if there's any further consideration of travel restrictions, of limiting types of travel, using video conferencing instead of traveling now, or not?
Well, we're doing all that. We have canceled all the training sessions and sales meetings and all that for the month of February. And then, you know, we're taking a week at a time as the information becomes available. We may push out some things from March. So the meeting where the large number of people are gathering, that creates a risk factor, and we are limiting travel. So we have done that, and we will continue to do so. But it's not hurting the product supply chain nor the customer demand.